Big bumps on the road for Manchester United. Newcastle 2, Man United nil. What a game. What an intense game. Listen, Newcastle, I'm not going to lie. So mad, They might actually have a say. Sitting pretty third on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Please drop a like on the video as always. And please subscribe to the channel. Two beautiful goals. Willock, Our young boy, our young bull. Joey Willock scoring a beautiful header, getting on the end of what was a Newcastle attack. They put pressure on Manchester United pretty much for the entire game. I'm not gonna lie, Man United is playing in a way this season, for me anyway, this is my personal opinion, where they just get away with things in many games, and they just kind of get away with it, and they in some games they do just about enough. Obviously the odd game here and there they perform really well, and you can clearly see the progress that Ten Hag's making. But then you have games like this where, and listen, it's St. James's Park, like, it's not going to be easy, innit? For any team, it hasn't been easy. The crowd has been their 12th man, literally. Like, the crowd has been just annoying. It must feel like such a cauldron playing in that stadium, because it's one of them old school stadiums. It's a large old school stadium. It's not even like one of them small 30,000 seat. No, it's a 50,000 seater. And the crowd, they play their part, bro. They really do play their part. But I just think, I don't know, like, there's certain things within Manchester United. Like, Weghorst was unbelievably non-existent. I understand all of the points made about the fact that he holds play and, he's able to, fulfill the role that Ten Hag sees that he has to fulfill in a team. But all in all, I just, he just didn't have no output. Nearly scored. The game's about to finish. It's on literally 93rd minute of a third minute of extra time, of stoppage time. Yeah, like, he just doesn't offer anything. And you had Martial on the bench. You had who else was on the bench? You had Sancho on the bench. I just think one of them men there should have started the game as opposed to Weghorst. Rashford tried. He was trying to do the sort of self-imposing, the imposing kind of those dotting runs and those sharp runs, but he just kept getting blocked by the defense. And the Newcastle defense is monumentous, and these boys are gassed. Like, even till now, Dan Burn, that Sven Botman brother, and Fabian Shaw, obviously Kieran Trippier as well. It's a madness. Like, it's actually mad. They kept them men there on toes. They nullified the midfield. Sabitzer couldn't do anything. McTominay couldn't do anything. McTominay actually played well in terms of the Man United players. I think for Man United, the best players were probably Martinez, and he was not happy to come off. He was moving mad tantrum like a baby on a bench when he come off in about the 80th something minute. Do you know what I mean? Or 70th something minute. But yeah, so it was him and McTominay. I think they were the best players. Luke Shaw, he was poor. Lindelof is come on and kind of, stabilize things in the defense. I think Varane, he was poor as well, even though he did. Like, they tried to do a thing in it. They tried to kind of nullify them as much as they could, but it was peak, man. Newcastle just kept on coming, and right now they've overtaken them in the table. They've overtaken Man United in the table. Let's just have a look where exactly they are at the moment. Yeah, so Live 50 points, third place. And Manchester United is actually looking over their shoulders in terms of the fourth place, like top four. They're really looking over their shoulders, because Tottenham's obviously on 49 points in fifth. Brighton 43 points. Like, it can, it's looking a bit mad at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking a bit crazy. But yeah, man, 2-0 Newcastle, Man United, madness. Joe Willock doing the business, and then who scored their second goal? Wilson, of course. Wilson coming on late in the game and just solidifying the win. Beautiful stuff, man. Manchester United's had a wobbly little couple, everyone was focused on Arsenal having their sort of wobble and stuff like that, but they've had their little wobble, and slowly but surely, they're creeping down into the table. They got to make sure that they pick up. Bruno Fernandes again had a stinker. and just being his usual self, moaning and complaining and doing all sorts of things. But yeah, man, my Manchester United people, talk to me, man. What's going on? Is Ten Hag still it? Is it the players? Is it him? Like what's happening? And again, this is an away performance. It's never going to be easy, like I said. But I feel as though let me see their form recently. Man United, yeah. So a loss, a draw, a loss. Yeah, it's not looking too good. People, I'm out, man. Drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Peace.